Okay, so I'm back for chapter 15, part 2. So this is the decision on where to go to after we reclaim Glenbrook. So let's see the character story first. Okay, it's Quahog. Anna searches for the letter left by Quahog's mother.
Quahog?
Anna, I had a vision. I saw that you were investigating my past.
Nothing gets by you, it seems. I've been looking into the man your mother spoke to. I thought it would give us a clue to her identity.
Did you find anything?
I wished to ask him about the exchange myself, but it appears he went into hiding right after that. I did find a letter addressed to you in an abandoned house. I think your mother gave it to him.
My dearest Quahog, I would love nothing more than to see you again before this letter comes into your hands. No doubt this has been a difficult time for you, and I apologize for not explaining myself before I left. I did this to protect you from Idor. I could not bear to see him use you in his foul schemes. My beloved son, how I wish to see you again. But I cannot. Not yet. I swear I will return for you someday. Promise me that you will be a good boy until then.
Oh, she sounded like Lila.
I don't quite understand, but it sounds like she misses me.
Indeed it does.
Then that means she didn't abandon me out of hate. I was so scared. I thought she'd never come and I'd be alone forever.
You have nothing to be afraid of, Quahog.
Anna, I hope I can see my mother again someday.
And you will.
Really?
Once this war is over, your mother will have heard of your deeds and will come for you. You can ask her all about the circumstances then. You can tell her how upset you were. Have hope, Quahog. Believe in your heart that day will come.
I will. And when I finally see Mother, I'm going to hug her just like this, and never ever let go.
Ah, so it's your mother. Just think it's Lila. I'm not sure. Okay, the paths before House Wolford diverged, meaning they will have to go their separate ways for the first time. Which way will Saranoa take?
Thank you all for helping to determine the extent of the damage to the capital. This information will be invaluable as we proceed with reconstruction. There is also happy word from Castle Wolford. My Lord Father is awake. They say he is recovering apace and is already up and walking.
Those are glad tidings indeed.
He says he would like to see us and hear of all that has passed while he was taken ill.
Then what are we waiting for? I'll saddle the horses.
Would that we could depart at once, but the messenger brought another piece of news.
Bandits plague the outskirts of the Roselles village.
Ain't anyone living in that village anymore, so why bother with it? Think they're looking to make themselves a cozy lair?
Whatever they want, they cannot be allowed to do as they please. We must protect the village so the Roselles have a home to return to.
Apologies for my tardiness. It's sudden, I know, but I must ask you a favor.
What is it?
I suspect Patriot and his royalists of filching relief supplies.
We've no proof it's them, but the fact remains. The people in most need of those goods are not receiving them.
The matter warrants investigating at the very least, and I would ask for Wolfort's assistance.
I see. Well, we were just discussing what we ought to do next. Allow me to explain the 3 courses of action before us. 1. Return to Castle Wolfort as my Lord Father requests. 2. Defend the Rosellan village from bandits. Or 3. Remain in the capital to investigate the Royalists.
Lord Simon has recovered. What splendid news. If I could only go to him myself and thank him for all House Wolfort has done. But I cannot leave the capital in the throes of a possible scandal. Too many hold the royal family in contempt as it is.
That may be the case, but now that Lord Simon has awoken, someone must make sure he is healthy and apprise him of recent events. I would go to Castle Wolfort, Lord Serenoa, if it pleases you.
My heart breaks for the Rosellan village. Let me go to its defense, even if I must go alone.
I cannot allow that. It's far too dangerous a task for one person.
Well, I would have the Wolfort soldiers with me, of course. Besides, do you recall our first meeting?
Of course I do. You were being assailed by rogues at the port.
If you hadn't been there, who knows what would have become of me. But I am not as weak now as I was then. I am stronger, enough that I shall bring no dishonor to House Wolfort's name. My lord, have faith in me. Let me do this.
Very well.
It seems best that Benedict, Frederica, and I each attend to these pressing matters, separately.
Indeed, but the rest of us cannot be in 3 places at once. We can only choose one path to take. Bring the scales of conviction.
Cannot help but feel restless. We reclaimed the Crown City and have already begun restoration efforts. There should be no question as to what needs to be done here. And yet, something has me unsettled. Okay, previous playthrough, I went to the Rosellan village. And since I actually handed the Rosellans over to Hyzant, so it should be different now. Just looking for some shining things. I don't think there's some. I also don't know if I was able to see everything here. Our salt reserves are running low. We must restore trade with Hyzant as soon as possible. As one of the 27, is there anything you can do? Isn't there anything you can do? Choosing liberty for now. You needn't worry so much. The consortium and merchants are already on the move. Let's give them some time. Isn't that pulling the cart before the horse? If you allow merchants to do as they please, our kingdom will lose face. We will, of course, expedite officially restoring restoring trade, but it is critical that we stabilize our salt supplies. And we could accomplish that quicker and avoid any unnecessary confusion by using the merchants. I see. Drastic times call for drastic measures. It's more important right now to adapt rather than being bound by the usual order of things. You have put my mind at ease, Lord Wilford. I cannot thank you enough. I don't see any shiny things. Yet I think this is the time that I missed an option for Aerador. I don't see anything sparkling. Family banditry. Yeah, there's nothing. Okay. We royalists, along with Mr. Patriot himself, are helping to rebuild the capital. We must reserve all the changes that Astras has wrought and see the Crown City back to its former glory reverse. I know that there are many provinces facing the kingdom now, but us royalists are more than happy to take care of everything. Liberty. Is it true that the royalists tried to win the Archduke's favor in order to protect themselves? Ooh, that's bold. Why, you see, we, the people, it was all for the people, my lord. We thought that by bending a knee first, the people would follow our example and be spared from harm. So you allowed yourselves to be used by the Archduke, and now that he's gone, you change your tune yet again. How dare you? I refuse to be condescended by cowards who deserted us to curry favor with the whole state. We did what we had to survive, and I shan't let anyone tell me I was wrong to do so. Nah. Okay, I don't think there are items here anymore. So sad. So hard to see those things. So the cat, where's the cat? Need the cat. Cat is gone. Okay, let's just resume persuasion. Okay, Anna.
Lord Saranoa.
We finally managed to rout the Esfrosti forces from the capital, but it seems our busy days are not over yet. Now we must decide which issue requires our attention most. The village. You would have us accompany Lady Frederica, my lord. I'm curious as to what bandits seek in the Roselles village. They would not go there without purpose. The Roselles village, far though it may be, still falls within Wolfort, and I cannot turn a blind eye to anyone who seeks to disrupt our domain.
Certainly.
Now that you mentioned it, it does seem strange. What could they be hoping to find out there? Do you think they heard the Roselles legend and know something about the key? I suppose we won't know for sure until we ask them ourselves.
I need time.
Having bandits in our domain is clearly a problem that concerns House Wolford, and yet, Anna is in deep thought. The Crown Seat is finally back in Glenbrook's hands, but our work's far from over.
Listen, lad.
Where do you think we should go from here, lad? Should look into the bandits spotted near the Roselles village. So you want to accompany Lady Frederica to the Roselles village, eh? Is it really that important right now, lad? My father promised no harm would befall the Roselles village, so I must do what I can to see that fulfilled. I'm curious as to what the bandits would hope to find in Roselles village. They must have some goal to travel so far. You're right. Even if the Roselles aren't there now, Lord Simon risked his very life to defend that village, and I'll be damned if I let some bandits do it in. Thanks for that, lad. I think you might be right about the Roselles village. Okay, Gila.
Ah, yes?
Things are slowly settling down in the capital. Right now would be the perfect time to pay the Roselles village a visit. Oh, he's with me. She's with me. The rumors of bandits are clearly troubling her. Perhaps you could help put her mind at ease. She wept. You may have freed the capital from Esrast's clutches, but there's still so much work to be done. As a member of the King's Guard, I wish to stay here and help unify the Crown City. If I leave you at here, what will happen? Let's try. I think I have both Erador and Anna. Travel Roselles. So, will you leave me?
It is time to cast our votes. We have 3 options before us. Return to the Wolfort domain. Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
Oh. I have 3 options before us. Return to the Wolfort domain, depart to the Roselles village, or stay in the capital. So just wait for Anna and Erador.
You have my vote.
After much deliberation, I have decided to let your convictions lead us.
You won me over.
I've got no good reason to disagree with you, lad. You have my vote.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen. The way forward is decided. We march to the Roselles village and drive the bandits from the surrounding woods.
Okay, will you join us? Or stay?
I shall accompany Frederica to defend the Roselles village. I know not what the bandits are after, but I cannot allow them to run rampant over the land.
Thank you, Serenoa. I am heartened to have you by my side.
Very well. Fulfill your duty to your domain. I shall see to things in the capital.
Then I shall venture to the Wolfort domain and make our report to Lord Simon in your stead.
And this is farewell for now. King Roland, Benedict, until our reunion in the capital.
Roland and Benedict left the party. Okay, so Yuet is still with me. Banner's worst. Okay, let's proceed to next chapter. So last time we fought with Trish. Travis thieves then.
The scouts confirm the rumors. The Rosellan village really is deserted.
Can't believe the Wolforts actually handed him over to Hyzant. Those heartless bastards!
Well, now the village is ours for the searching. We can take our time finding that treasure.
Don't tell me you actually believe there's treasure there, Pa. It matches the book, but still.
Of course I believe it. That book came from the archives themselves. No doubt we're gonna find something incredible there. Then we can wash our hands of this whole business.
You mean, give up thieving? That's crazy talk, Pa. Whatever happened to your pride as a bandit? Loot's just a measure to even greater treasure. Ain't that what you always say?
It used to be, but Norzelia's changing. There's fighting wherever you look, and we shouldn't be taking risks we don't have to. Do you understand, Trish?
I understand, all right. You're nothing but a coward, Pa. I don't care if you give up. I'll become an even greater bandit all on my own.
Fine. Have it your way then, you fool.
I don't need your permission.
Boss, are you really gonna let her walk away like that?
I'd tell her she reminds me of someone, but I doubt she'd listen. First, we gotta find that treasure. Let's make for the Rosellan village.
Okay, so for this option, we're going to fight Travis and actually maybe recruit
Members
him.
of House Wolffort, having earned momentary respite after reclaiming the capital, decide to go their own ways. Roland remains in the capital to deal with his political opponents. Benedict returns to Castle Wolffort to visit the ailing Lord Simon. And Serenoa and Frederica, hearing reports of thieves in the deserted Rosellan village, head over to investigate.
Chapter 15, Part 2, The Wake of a Dream. Having heard rumors of bandits in the area, Cerno and the others head to the desolate Rosellan village.
It appears the bandits have yet to pillage this place.
Let's look around, just to be sure.
Okay, and let's see if there are items. Cannot let harm come to this village. Let's find out whether those rumors of bandits were true or not. Well, I don't see anything shining. Yeah. Maybe it's because it's the same map with Trish. Wait, there's one above there. $1,500. It's on the other side. Maybe inside the houses. It's a possibility. Panacea pellets. Let's go inside. 2,900 and cure all pellets. Large thunderstone ×2. Disenchanting spice ×2. Endurance earring. What's that? Endurance earring. Bundle of vitality. Start of your turn. I should be with Roland. Oh, because he's not with me. Okay. Decreases damage taken when HP is at 50% or below. Oh. I think that's good for Flanagan. Or maybe Masabara. That's a nice item. Endurance earring. Okay. Don't think I've ever seen Frederica so sad before. Could you speak to her, Lord Cerno? Perhaps you could cheer her up. I haven't any words to console her, I'm afraid. I believe you could do a better job than I. Understand how she feels. Seeing the village like this brings pain to my heart as well. Nothing I say will bring the result back here. We must act, and quickly. You're right, my lord. No amount of consolation will change the reality before our eyes. We must live with the consequences of our actions and do what we can going forward. I've looked inside the houses, but everything seems untouched. Okay. Got to do something about those bandits, so those poor Roselles have a home to return to. Okay, so there are no items around here. Hey, something shining. Is that real? Oh, it's not real. So it's shining. There's no one here because of us. When I think about it, perhaps Sylvia was just as desperate as us. Sylvia died here. Hey, what's that? Oh, there's a ladder behind it. So no, I need to talk to Frederica. She hadn't said a word since we arrived. Perhaps I should say something. We should seal the windows and doors later to prevent both thieves and beasts from entering. Understood. Seeing this village so deserted reminds me of terrible wrong we have done. I will leave Frederica to her thoughts and investigate the village on my own. But I'm kinda heartless with this utility route, and And I don't like it as well. I don't like it. Huh? Okay. Seems there's no one but us for the moment.
There's no one here.
No, there's not.
We took everything from the Roselles. The peace they had is gone. Not even the scent of food or the laughter of children remains. There's nothing left. Coming back here, it has reminded me of the terrible wrong we have done.
My lord, I've spotted the bandits. Looks like Travis and his crew.
I'll make my way over. Let the others know.
Okay, time to defend the abandoned village. Level 48, so I'm nearing the end. The party faces off against Travis and his band of thieves, so that Jerome and the others have a place to return to someday.
You won't lay a hand on this village. This is the Wolfort domain, and we do not look kindly upon bandits.
Not you guys again!
The feeling is mutual.
Come to arrest us, have you? Or maybe...
Did you come to snatch up the treasure before we could?
No way. They couldn't have the same book as we do, could they?
Shut up, you nitwits! Can't have them finding out about our latest steal from the archives.
Treasure? The archives?
And people say my voice carries. Once we get our hands on you, you're gonna tell us everything you know.
Well, now that you know, we can't very well let you live.
What if I use Trish against him? I don't know if she'll have voice lines against him. Oh, she's already high level. I can't use her. Okay, Masabara.
I'll do my best.
Arf.
I am ready.
You got it.
If you
May we
insist.
return home unharmed.
Ready and willing.
As you command.
Okay, I don't know if I can promote someone again. Yeah, I can promote someone. Okay, and it will be Piccoletta. What's this? Switch places. Switch places with your clone.
I live to amaze.
Okay, she has very high evasion. It's nice. Till next time. Okay. Okay, no one's ready for promotion. Oh, I can buy. before again. See? Okay, so will there be reinforcements? Ooh. I have archers. Sadly, I don't. Okay, Sabara. Anines are now on that side. Arador in the front. Rias, Hosabara. Okay. I know. Quarantine. Let's see. Oh, I can only defeat Travis, so I'll try that. I need only to defeat him. This on the back line.
Once we've captured you and your crew, you will tell us why you've come here.
Little whelp like you catching us? We wouldn't be very good thieves if it were that easy.
My turn.
Okay.
Into the shadows.
Hope you're ready.
Oh.
Come on then.
Huh, catapult. Wait. Oh, can do this.
Gotta take it on the chin.
That'll do.
I'm old, not a pushover.
What happened to that daughter of yours? Thought you two were joined at the hip.
Stop poking your nose where it don't belong.
For the honor of House Wolfort.
Oh. Okay, I can do hop dive.
To lead, I must grow.
If you insist on taking our treasure, we won't show you any mercy.
We can resolve this peacefully. You need only tell us about the treasure.
How mighty kind of you. But I still won't let you lay a single finger on our treasure. Done it now! I love the pattern.
I'll do my utmost.
Okay, let's see the poison recovery balance.
Here you go.
Oh, stone throw. They're all fast.
Let me show you what I've learned.
Okay, Scorch.
For a better world. I hope you're watching, Grandfather. Don't be afraid. I'll make you proud, Grandfather.
Again?
Impressed? Haha!
You put a trap there and then you move there. How will I be trapped? What's this? Lower the speed of all enemies. Oh.
Don't underestimate Lionel. Yes. Yes.
Time for some research.
Frosty feathers.
My research bears fruit.
But with this terrain, I should...
You can't do anything. I don't think you will be leveling up in this map. Giovanna is such a weird character.
Hope you're ready.
Back at it.
Oh,
that hit the mark.
Well, I can do this.
You won't escape.
Too slow. Haha!
For life.
Oh, so he's not actually immune to poison.
Suffer.
Too slow. Haha!
This is barely a scratch. No way am I giving up now.
I admire your tenacity. I take it the treasure here is well worth the effort.
Now it's my turn.
I want Frederica to kill him. So let's do this.
This might sting some. You're open.
Well, congratulations,
I feel
are in
stronger
order.
already.
Curses!
I will end this.
Yes.
Curse you!
For a better world.
Okay, Medal of Valor.
Come on! I could do this all day.
Just give up already. else I'll have to take your head.
Sorry, but I won't be having either. I ain't even found the treasure yet.
But why go to such lengths for it?
For my girl, Trish.
You mean the young lady who was with you before?
She was forced to live a bandit's life because of me. Sure, we had our share of fun trashing things, but I never noticed till now that she never had a place to call home. That's why I'm getting all the treasure I can lay my hands on. I'm gonna make her a safe place to lay her head at night.
Pretty selfish of you, if you ask me.
You think I don't know that? I know it's selfish, but still, I can't give it up.
Then let's make a deal.
What sort of deal?
We shall pardon you and your kin and allow you to work in the Wolfort domain. But in exchange, would you serve House Wolfort? I would like you to help us find the treasure in this village.
Frederica.
I apologize for deciding this on my own. But if there is treasure to be found here, it may help the Rosellen.
Depending on what we find, it might allow us to aid the Roselle or negotiate with Hysand.
And this guy could help us in a fight. Pity he wasted his strength on pillaging, though.
I understand your wishes, Frederica. What say you, Travis?
You want to help the Roselle? Aren't you the ones who turned them over in the first place?
Oh.
Yes, I know it is selfish, but I too cannot give up.
You got me there. I concede. I'll do whatever you ask if you pardon my daughter and crew. And you have my word that every last one of them will quit the thieving business.
You can't be serious, Pa!
Oh.
Did you really think I'd just accept you devoting yourself to Wolfort for me?
So you heard everything, huh? Then you understand.
Understand what? Wasn't it your dream to become the best thief in Norzelia?
It was, but that time's come and gone. After I became a father, I only dreamed of you living a normal life.
And what about my dreams, huh? I don't want to have to worry about where I came from or how much money I've got. I just want to be free. I want it to be just like you, Pa.
I'm sorry. I was selfish, Trish.
I don't want to hear it, you old fool.
You aren't gonna go after her?
No. She'll understand one day. She's a downright fool, but a good daughter. Now then, let's find us some treasure.
Travis joined your forces. Ooh. Travis' aptitudes in battle utilizes sticky fingers to steal items from enemies. Oh, same with Trish. Deals damage while picking pockets. Oh, packs powerful offensive abilities. Resilient Village. Okay, let's see. Travis first. Specular father knew this day would come. Oh. Okay, I promote Travis from boss to big boss. Okay, it's nice strength and weird defense, accuracy, and evasion. It's tribal fire. Increases your strength when on a square that is set ablaze. Oh, still back. Decrease damage when being hit from behind. Oh, same with Erador. Fortuitous follow-up. Chance to steal an item during a follow-up attack. Oh. Beating strike to damage the enemies across 3 horizontal square and the rate of turns. So, near guard decreases damage taken when no allies are nearby. Oh. Mug. Deal physical damage to a single enemy and have a chance to steal an item. Backward towards these physical damage to a single enemy and hurl them behind you.
Think I should have gone easy on him?
Try by fire. Till next time. So where's Travis? Oh. Came all this way to say hello, did ya? Haha, thank you kindly, my lord. I know we ain't always seen eye to eye, but that's all water under the bridge now. I got my allegiance and I won't let you down. Lately, it feels like I've gotten even more power to spare than usual. Crew always says I should think about my age, but that's just a number, and I hate numbers. There's only one boss around these parts, and that's me. I ain't about to lose to anyone, least of all some kids who think they know better. Haha. Telling you, my lord, I'm just gonna keep better and better. Whenever you need me, just say the word. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Let's upgrade. Curious feather. The damage. What's this? Mag damage up. Upward toss TP. Health. Okay, I think that's it. Erador. Increase the big cost of provoke by 1. This is fine. Trish. Grants 1 TP and becomes spoils. Increases stock by 2. Okay, Giovanna is max HP or evasion. Oh. HP. Wait, let's see if I can buy something. No, I can't buy anything. Okay. Okay, we have Curious Feather here. But in stock too. Okay. Since I can't... do anything about Travis's weapon right now. I'm gonna just leave it as is. The book stolen from the archives tells the location of a secret treasure.
So this book is gonna help us find the treasure.
That's right. We found it stuffed into the deepest, darkest recesses of the S. Frosty archives. My thieving senses tell me it'll lead us to incredible treasure.
Frost's most confidential information is stored in the archives. There is definitely something of import in there.
Never thought I'd say this, but good steal.
It wasn't easy, but I had to, for Trish. Sadly, it's locked up tight, and trust me, you won't be forcing that thing open.
I see. It's sealed with powerful magic.
Would we need another spell to counter the seal?
There's probably a key that can open it.
I suspected as much. It's probably somewhere in this village.
What makes you say that?
Take a good look at the cover, and you'll see a map of Norzelia.
Indeed, there is. If this is the Norzelia River, then this must be the Wolfort domain.
In which case, those jewels are right on...
This village.
Exactly. We came here because we thought we'd find a way to open it.
Are you sure it's not just coincidence?
It could be, but if it isn't...
Then the key is in this village. And the treasure in this book must be related to the Roselles.
Then let's search the village. Could I ask you to use your thieving senses to help us look, Travis?
Of course you can. It's what bandits like me do best.
I think it's just the same with Trish's story. It's just like Travis is filling out Trish's part.
To think we would find such a thing while searching for a key.
I had a taste, and it's salt for sure. So what kind of rock is this?
I do not know. It looks to be a crystal of salt. Or salt crystal, shall we call it?
Even if you condense the salt from the source, it would not take this shape. It must have come from a different place entirely.
Hold it. You mean to say there's salt outside of the source? If that were true, it'd change Norzelia as we know it.
I wonder if the Roselles knew.
I see. That may be why Hyzant imprisoned them at the source. They did it to keep their monopoly on salt.
But what was a book showing its whereabouts doing in Esfrost?
There is someone connecting all three. Esfrost, Hyzant, and the Roselles. My mother, Orlea.
The leader of the Rosellan uprising. She escaped the source and founded this village.
After that, she met the previous Archduke and gave birth to me. Could the key to opening this book be my mother's pendant? It opened. So this was my mother's book.
Pray, read it for us, Frederica.
This is a legend handed down by the Roselles since times of old. It is the secret history of Norzelia. I, Orlea Roselles, am recording the legend here as the last keeper of these histories.
In ancient times, the Roselles lived in Centralia, a land to the distant south of Norzelia. It sat on the shore of the sea, a source that extended to the horizon and beyond. It was said to be a paradise, a place where people never wanted for salt. The Roselles knew more about salt than anyone, for it was a part of their everyday lives. In those days, Norzelia still rested at the bottom of the sea, but a cataclysm brought it to the surface, turning it into land. The sea dried up, and the small portion that remained is what we know today as the source. Eventually, many people migrated to the new land of Norzelia. They waged war over the source, wishing to get their hands on its precious salt.
Our ancestors came to Norzelia in hopes of putting an end to the fighting. They knew that the salt still remained, even without the sea. It merely crystallized and sank deep into the earth. After all their searching, they unearthed a giant crystal. No, a very pillar of salt. They showed it to the people of Norzelia, told them that salt could be found beneath their very feet. However, those who had seized control over the source sought to reign over all of Norzelia by controlling the salt. They, the holy state of Hyzant, attacked and slaughtered the Roselles. They hid the pillar, erased the existence of salt crystals, and imprisoned the surviving Roselles at the source. Thus we were branded sinners, criminals who wanted sole dominion over the land's salt. To justify their own monopoly, Hyzant created the goddess's teachings, but she needed a villain. To this very day, the Roselles are scorned, made to shed blood and tears, all in her name. But the goddess herself is proof of the Rosellan legends. I saw it with my own eyes during the uprising. Inside of her statue is the pillar of salt that was taken from our ancestors. But I could not expose the truth of the goddess. It took everything I had just to get a fragment. But that piece is the key to freeing the Roselles. It must be. For my brethren who continue to suffer for a crime they did not commit.
The Holy State's teachings are false. The goddess's blessing spread across all Norzelia. The blessing of the true goddess. The blessing that shall be the key to the chains that bind our people.
Jerome spoke these words before. Lady Orlear's words.
Yes. The blessing my mother spoke of was the salt crystal.
And the false teachings referred to salt existing outside the source. It would be the key to ending Hyzant's monopoly on salt. This has the power to change Norzelia as we know it, but it is not something we can recklessly proclaim.
But I cannot forgive Hyzant. They rewrote history with their false doctrines and continue to oppress the Roselles, all to maintain their power over salt. Serenoa, do you think we could free the Roselles with this information?
We would need conclusive evidence. Right now, all we have is a salt crystal. We would not be able to prove that more salt lies beneath the earth, or even the truth of the goddess's statue.
I don't care how much time it takes. Can we not find out the truth?
House Wolford is currently under the banner of Hyzant. We may be branded as rebels if the Holy State deems our actions as defiance of the goddess.
I know it is a reckless request, but my mother has given us a chance with this book. I cannot simply let it pass me by.
I understand how you feel, and the responsibility of House Wolford to the Roselles. Please give me some time to think, Frederica.
Of course. I believe in House Wolford. And in you, Serenoa.
I should like to speak to Benedict and Roland about the book as well. Let us return to the capital.
The wake of a dream. So, ending my stream here. as this will be the convergence of the other parts, and would once again stream the part where they will again split. Okay, that's it. Bye.